name's Rick Clemmer, Socratic Partners. We're creating a fund focused only on semiconductors, a venture fund focused only on semiconductors, which will be a rarity these days. I most recently was the CEO of NXP Semiconductors, the leader in automotive semiconductors, and took that company through from virtual bankruptcy to $50 billion here a couple years ago when I promoted the president to CEO. But we see the opportunity in the semiconductor space with all of the activity that we see from artificial intelligence, and everyone wants to own NVIDIA these days, but we see plenty of opportunity around NVIDIA in the semiconductor space, and there's really not that many funds that are focused on early stage semiconductor investing. We're trying to see what we can do to participate in helping the Western world really maintain the leadership in the semiconductor industry. As I said earlier, not really much early stage investing is taking place in semiconductors, so we see a unique opportunity in conjunction with all of the Western governments that are investing in the semiconductor space. There's over $115 billion by the US, $50 billion by Europe, $500 billion by Japan, so a significant amount of investment going on in the Western world. And our focus is how we can help put those funds to work with new and emerging technologies to be able to support the overall growth of the industry. We intend for the fund to be $500 million. We have really just started the fundraising process, and we're focused on having the first close probably in spring, in September, after the summer vacations. The difference in Socratic Partners versus other funds is we'll be exclusively focused on semiconductors, where there's no other funds that are really focused on that. But then we've also taken a unique approach. We've partnered with 4 or 5 of the leading semiconductor companies, including ARM, which is the leading IP provider for the semiconductor industry, Global Foundries, one of the leading foundry suppliers, and Analog Devices as strategic partners, where we can help them know about what's going on with new technology, and they will participate in the fund at $10 million and also serve as due diligence for us to the extent we need it and help us understand what's going on with the industry. So really uniquely positioned with strategic partners. Plus, we've brought in 15 current or recently retired C-level executives from the semiconductor industry to really be able to support our startups to ensure that they will be successful. And so that probability improving their success comes from the expertise that our C-level executives have. Everything from go-to-market, supply chain, technology, any issue a startup may have, we'll have someone who can consult and advise that startup on how to make progress and improve. So we'll primarily be focused in the US, although we will do some investments in Europe as well as in Israel, where there's a lot of semiconductor development taking place. We actually have one initial investment that we're actually doing in London right now. Obviously a successful concept, but also the team is obviously very critical. But emerging technology that can really help the overall semiconductor industry to be at the forefront of new technology. So the deals that we've done so far have really been done as SPVs, and some of our general partners have invested their own funds. But we've invested in a number of semiconductor investments, everything from silicon carbide to a semiconductor technology used for a small form factor radar to be able to use to protect against drone attacks for significant targets, to advanced security technology. So pretty wide-ranging semiconductor applications and the overall ecosystem around the semiconductor industry. I'm here to participate in the conference, see if we can't meet some people, see if there's not someone who might be interested in potentially investing in the fund that will see the same significant opportunity that we do associated with it.